This is an Apothecary that I painted in 2003. That's for sure my best paint job ever. And that's why I'm gonna strip the paint away and paint it again today. And to make this video more interesting, I'm gonna paint the 2024 equivalent of this miniature, which is the Primaris Apothecary. I stripped the paint away from this mini and primed both of them. I'm feeling nostalgic, so I'm gonna start with the old Apothecary. Let's paint this mini in white. The white is a quite tricky color to paint. If you can do it with a spray can or an airbrush, it's way better. With my airbrush, I started with a really light beige to have a warmer white later. Once the airbrush is done, the hard part begins. I need to apply shades in the recesses without overflowing if possible. I use a brown wash to keep my white warm. I've just finished the black base coat. It's only the first one and it's already tricky. Because if I overflow on the white, it's really annoying to redo the base coat. So I have to be extra careful and take my time. It's time for the other base coats. I base coated the Apothecary on its original base, but because of its weight, I had to put the mini on a painting handle to secure it and paint safely. Every base coat are done, it's time to move on to the shade. It's funny because it looks like it has a lot of details, but in reality there are not that many, so it's gonna be a quicker paint than I thought. I've almost finished the miniature, there is only the base left. It took me only 2 hours and a half, and honestly I don't think that the Primaris version is gonna be the same. And there it is, my old Hammer Apothecary. I'm really happy to have finally painted it. My younger self is like, "Oh great, thank you, older me!" That was so fun to paint. Now let's move on to the most recent version of the Space Marines Apothecary. The difference between the two models in terms of details is huge. The base coating step is going to take forever. Another thing not so cool about this mini is that I did a bad job on the model prep. I forgot to remove some mod lines on the foot. Anyway, I don't want to strip the paint away and restart again, so never mind. A funny thing is that there are so much details that the mini seems to have less white parts than the old version. Speaking about details, there are many details, yes, but they are also really fragile. I broke the light on the mini just by grabbing it too much during the painting process, because I couldn't glue the mini to its base. So I glued it back with super glue and finished all the base colors. I did all the base colors and now I'm going to shade everything. No. I finished all the shading and it was very tough on the white. There are so many details in comparison to the old version. I now need to fix some mistakes on the white. I fixed everything, the white is now clean. I just have to highlight every other detail and then it will be finished. And I need to do that without overflowing on the white because I don't want to fix it again. This mini has so much details, such as little blades and some lenses to see what it does better. It has 2 guns, some pretty seals and stuff on its backpack. It's crazy because the mini appears to be only white and red, but in reality you use so much more colors to paint the details. The bases of Warhammer 40k are really more cinematic now. The Apothecary stands on a dead body who has clearly seen better days. In comparison to the old Hammer Mini, it's clearly day and night. I finished the Primaris version of the Apothecary. There are only decals left to do and then reveal. I'm really happy I have finished this Apothecary. In fact, I bought it on the release day but never found the motivation to paint it. The white color scheme is always a bit hard to do and don't give me motivation very much. This Apothecary can now join my Knight Templars army, which is my own chapter. If you want to see more of them, I painted 4000 points of Knight Templars in this video in the top right hand corner. The 2 versions of the Apothecary are complete. Here is a side-by-side comparison. Let me know in the comment which one you prefer. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, bye!